gentlemen. I'm Amanda Gaiska Victoriadin, and I'm the Health Minister of Indonesian Republic. Today, probably you're watching me from your own YouTube or Instagram. Social media. Millennials, Generation X, even the Alpha generation right now must have at least one social media account, isn't it? Well, who doesn't right now? The social media provides so many useful and entertaining things for teenagers' life. Teenagers tend to include social media as their part of life. But it's hard for us to limit their time of playing social media while we have to. But do you know one thing that is harder or more difficult to tell to them? To tell them to be wise in using social media. And it's dangerous if they can't. Why is it so dangerous? Well, let me tell you a fact. Even for adults, the worst impact of social media is that social media can trigger them to do suicide. Well, all along, we all knew and agreed that adults can stabilize their emotions better than teenagers. Turns out, sexual harassment, bullying, scam, human trafficking, illegal dark side, porn side, and you name it, still pose a real threat for adults. Then what about for teenagers? Adolescence is a period when curiosity is on the rise. It is a time for self-discovery and exploration, and it is where teenagers are very vulnerable to be influenced by bad influences and then losing control, and sometimes even detrimental to others. The lack of parental supervision can make them a victim or even a perpetrators of cybercrimes and mostly cyberbullying. Well, according to the UNICEF's data of cyberbullying in 2016, about 41% until 50% of teenagers in Indonesia have experienced cyberbullying. The actions are doxing, publishing personal data of others, and then there's cyber stalking, which can lead to real-life stalking, and the last is revenge porn. All of this kind of cyberbullying can lead to a very horrible impact physically and mentally for teenagers. All of this kind of cyberbullying, of course, can lead to the damage of mental and physical health. For example, it can lead to the PTSD or the post-trauma stress disorder. It can make teenagers lose their confidence. And most important, like what I said before, it is not impossible that this can trigger them to do suicide. Nevertheless, there are several ways that we can do to prevent cyberbullying from psychological aspects. First, we should do a parental supervision and teach them the do's and don'ts while playing social media. It is very important. And the second is we have to teach them respect to other people and embrace their self-love. The third is to do good and be the best example to your children. And then teenagers can complete those steps with privacy protection in their social media account. So there will be a balance from the external and internal factors. Yeah, I understand that being wise in social media right now is very, very hard, especially during the adolescence. But I personally believe that with parental support and respectful surroundings, we can prevent any bad impacts and save our children. Thank you for your attention. I'm hoping you guys have a very blissful day. And don't forget to respect others. Goodbye.